Have you ever thought what would happen if you didn't have a job and only had the place where you live to make some money from? Or maybe you thought that you would simply love to work from home, or that you would like to have an extra income without a big initial investment. Well, if you have a home with a backyard and a basement, you're in luck. Herbs, garlic, and mushrooms. If there are restaurants in your town, especially if there is a central area with a complex of restaurants, this is a scheme that can really work nicely. I personally know of a guy who had a tiny plot, was unemployed, and by doing this, minus the mushrooms even, he now lives very comfortably, with very little work. Start by scouting the interest. What herbs are used in the local cuisine? Adjust to demand and buy seeds of those herbs online. Also, check out some gourmet garlic varieties. There is lately a craze around gourmet garlic that I totally don't understand, but I'm absolutely fine with, especially since garlic is easy to grow and pays off nicely. So surely include some garlic with your herbs. Separate your backyard into squares with methods as simple as lines of stones, or not even that, and seed your herbs in clean soil. So far, next to zero investment. When your herbs are out and you have something to show, approach local restaurants, dressed appropriately, and ask to talk with the supplies manager. Tell him that you organically grow herbs that you are willing to deliver at their door, and if they are the typical shop that has to go out and buy their herbs, they will probably not turn you down. Even if you end up with 1 or 2 customers, do not get discouraged, as news travel fast, and soon you may be approached by one of their competitors or get a second chance later on. In any case, leave them a business card, and when they have a shortage, you might receive a call and have a chance to gain a new customer. The key will be the quality of your products as well as their reliability. So always be honest and realistic towards them. This is what they want from a supplier. Also, if they ask you to start growing some other herb for them, consider obliging them, as this will gain favor with them. Once this part, with almost zero investment, has started to pay off, you can start investing. In the garden, start methods of vertical farming to increase your herb yields, especially since most herbs can grow in shallow beds as they don't have a very deep root system. There are many methods of vertical farming you can research, and for a small space like a backyard, the costs will really be not high. Also, now is the time to use your basement and invest into starting a complementary mushroom business to add to the gourmet herbs and garlics you sell to the restaurants. You will need shelves, good ventilation, plastic bags, a huge pot to sterilize straw, and lots of straw. The shelves can be out of wood, but for longevity, stainless steel shelves are best, and steel doesn't interact with fungi. The idea with mushrooms is this. You order spawn, that is in the beginning until you learn how to make your own spawn with grain or sawdust, and you dump the inoculated grain or sawdust in a plastic bag together with pasteurized straw, which you must have pasteurized by boiling a little water in the pot with the straw in order to steam it thoroughly. You pack the bags tightly with the straw, you seal it, and you poke a few holes at the sides and top. The holes are where the mushrooms will grow from. After that, you may choose to rent or buy land and expand. But even if you decide to keep your few steady customers that are just enough to absorb your home production, you will still make a nice income without too much work, and it will be quite enjoyable too if you love this stuff. Thanks for watching.